Okay, I'm back. Yesterday was just kind of a short day because I didn't start till noon, and today it's already 10:30, so I'm going to finish off this spot because it's dry and shallow and a lot easier to dig than everywhere else in this dump. Got quite an overhang here, but since I'm going to have to tear these tree things out of here, I figured I better tunnel it a bit. And I see a pretty nice looking soda right there. Looks like it might be intact. Oh man, it just broke in half. It wouldn't have been any good anyway. Okay, we might have one. Could it be an undamaged one this time? Looks pretty good so far. It's another 1915er that looks like it's clear. So I'm going to put that in the water and hope it stays good. Okay, the layer's getting bigger. It's a thicker layer of glass coming out now. Got one right here. It's a hobble skirt. Seems to be intact. It's from Welding. Okay, we got a lot more coming out. Yeah, just a bunch of broken ones right now. How about this one? Okay, I think it's ready. It's intact. It's not an ugly hobble skirt, but it is a practically slick Coke product bottle. But I guess it's worth $5 anyway. Okay, found a medicine bottle this time. It's super common. Maybe worth $2.50 to somebody. And another one of these big extracts with no embossing. Okay, there's a pretty picture. 6 of them showing at least. Are any of them going to be intact? Got a lot of them. There's a pretty intact one right there, and right there. Well, the top's gone. No city on the bottom. And this one's also broken on the top. Of course, that's broken. That's broken. Got another one under that. Feels like a whole one to me. Got another one right there. They're log jammed in there. Okay, this one's not a hobble skirt. It's a Pepsi and it's intact, and it's a scripted one. Double script, triple script at the bottoms. No, it's not on the bottom, but it is a double scripted and it looks to be free of any damage. Okay, how about this one? Nope. How about this one? Nope. How about this one? It's got a lip chip, but I think the rest of it's still there. Yeah, not too bad. What city is it? It's just another Welding. This is so much more fun and easy than digging in liquid mud 4.5 feet deep. It's a nice wide open shallow hole. Nice and dry. It's damp, but it's not getting me all wet. Got another one right there. Nope. That's an interesting one. Is that a salt shaker? Don't know for sure, but there's another. It's got an odd top. It's a horseradish with a crown top. It's another intact hobble skirt. And I just pulled out one of these ring necks from Kelford. Okay, I found one of these Chiro Colas in a different style. The embossing's just different. I don't know how to explain it, but it's from Wilson. Wilson's one of the few towns that has that embossing difference. Okay, we got a triple script Pepsi from Tarboro. It's a nice clear one too. Looks like a whole one to me. Yep. But it's just one of these ugly clear ones from Weldings. With very little embossing on it. Something different. Is that a flask or a medicine? It's kind of hard to tell. Especially with no embossing. I think we got a whole one. Yeah. It's just no, it's broken. Okay, I got some kind of a straight set of Coke here. Top's cracked off, but the rest of it's still good. I don't even know what city it's from yet. Yeah, I can tell just by that big 7 ounce on there, it's a Tarboro. It's listed as scarce. It's probably about a $90 bottle, perfect. I think we got one. No, it's not a soda. Some kind of a food product. Nope. Hobble skirts are a little bit boring to be finding all day. But there's another whole one. Just breaked out 2 bottles at once. And one of them's a nice cone ink. I think we got one. It's another common Chiro Cola, but it's intact at least. This part of the dump is closer to the main road. I think this is the last spot that they dumped in around 1923. I just pulled one of these out. It's the first one of these I found in this dump. And I'm thinking these are right around 1923. Got another bottle coming out right here. It's just another plain extract. Another hobble skirt. Don't want to risk breaking it, but I'll get it out of there a little bit more. Okay, it's intact. It's got a lip chip, but still probably worth $5 anyway. No, even chipped it's worth at least 10 because it's from... A lot of people ask for Emporia bottles when they're in my shop. Okay, looks like we got a medicine here. It's actually stuck in there. It's slick because it's too new. The ones from the 20s aren't going to be embossed. Okay, I got another one coming out. Looks like an intact hobble skirt again. They're all 1915s, so course, you can't tell just by looking at it right here. They all look like deep patents or Christmas Cokes. Okay, we got one that's only about 2 inches deep. And it's actually intact. It's a straight set of Coke too. It's got a teal color on it. It's from Welding. Got some kind of fracture in it right there, but you don't see a lot of straight set of Cokes from Welding, especially in the semi-teal color. So that's definitely a good one. I was raking the dirt with my hands, just pushing it behind me, and I barely noticed this. It's cobalt ink. So that's a pretty good score there. It's probably worth $9. What's that? I don't recognize it. Some kind of tonic I don't think I've ever seen before. Okay, I see a skinny one showing up. You know what that means. It's got to be a Pepsi. Well, maybe not. But whatever it is, it's intact. Oh man, I've never seen one of these in here. It's a Whistle. Another very bland looking bottle. Another 1915er. This one's all the way from Hamlet. That's about 200 miles from here. Is it a 7-Up? I doubt it. It's definitely from the 20s. Early 20s, that is. There's a quality and purity. Okay, I found a broken Brown Bottling Works, Scotland Neck, North Carolina. Okay, I think this one's going to be intact. Looks skinny, that means it's a Pepsi. It's broken, but it is a scripted one. It's from Henderson. Not worth bringing back, it's got some cracks in it. And 15 seconds later I found another Pepsi. Well, not exactly, it's just a broken one, but even though it's broken pretty far down, I'm going to saw it off right about here and make a toothpick holder out of it. Looks like one right here. Yeah. It's got a big chip out of it though. And it's just a Cheero. So I'll probably throw that back. Got 4 hobo skirts showing up here. And some kind of extract type bottle. It's broken and slick. But what about these? Oh, that one's broken. This one's got a big chip on the bottom anyway, and it's broken. What about this one? Oh, that one's broken also. And that one's almost intact. And it's slick. Looks like around 1919, probably brought in from Virginia, which is only about 10 or 12 miles from here. And it's got that little bit of embossing on it. And I found another slick extract, but at least this one's got a nice aqua color to it. How about that one? It's got to be intact. Yep, looks perfect to me. It's another Welding. Okay, what do we got right here? From Kelford. Pretty common. It's got a big chip out of it, so I'm throwing that away. Alright, just found this one. If it's not damaged, the best bottle of the day. There's another 1915 city represented. Charlotte, North Carolina. 312 miles from here. And it's the first one I found. Okay, I got a couple showing up. Hopefully one of them's going to be intact at least. Of course, the ketchup's intact. But we don't like those. How about an intact soda instead? Well, it's close. Got a giant chip out of it. But it's one of those almost slick bottles anyway. Alright, found something different. I'm not sure I recognize this. Okay, looks unfamiliar to me. I think it's a blown in the mold also. Just found a blown in the mold, clear, Mexican Mustang liniment oil. I have never seen a clear one before. And they're usually only about half that size too. So that's actually a pretty scarce bottle. Might put that in my collection. Okay, it's getting dark. I'm getting tired. Pretty well got this layer wiped out anyway. So until next time, I can barely carry it all, and that's just one bucket full. I got about this much more already put up. Okay, here's the best bottle of the dig. Here's the blue straight-sided Coke. It's from Welding. I've never seen one before. So, I'm probably going to put this one in my collection. Even though it's severely damaged. It's on the side towards the back, so when looking at the front you really don't even notice it on the shelf. So yeah, that might be worth $60. Probably would have been worth about $125 if it wasn't cracked. And then I have this Pepsi. The embossing's a little weak on this one. And it's from American Glass Works. From Rocky Mount. It's got a little bit of damage right there, but it's also on the side towards the back, so it still displays near mint. It's probably worth about $40 like that. And then this unusual clear 1915. It's got some damage, but it's pretty clean, and it's pretty unusual to be as clear as that. And it's from Welding. So even with those cracks in it, it's still worth $10, I would think. And this one, of course, has the top broken off. But it's a blue color. And it's from Charlotte. I don't think I have any 1915s from there yet. So that's still a keeper. I'm going to put a value of $7 on that. Another with the top messed up. But the rest of it's good, and it's also a blue color. But this one has no city on it. Looks pretty weird looking through the bottom of one with no city on it. So even in that condition, I think it's worth $8. And of course the whole top's gone on this one. It's got quite a bit of wear. I was surprised. But I found very few from the city of Hamlet. So I thought I'd still bring it home with me. It's got to be worth $5 anyway. And we have a 1915 that's in pretty good shape. It's from Welding. I'm going to put a value of $7.50 on it. Then this Welding Coca-Cola product. These don't do much for me. There's so little embossing on them. But they are fairly scarce. So even like this with a few damaged spots on it, it's got to be worth $7. And then we have this unusual long neck cola nut syrup from Littleton. I'm sure you've seen me find a number of these. No, they're not common. This is probably the 7th one I've found in any kind of condition. Probably the 3rd best one. So even in that condition, it's still worth $20. Okay, this one's pretty nice as far as condition. It's kind of a boring bottle. Just says whistle and no city on it. Okay, I was wrong. This one actually does have a city on it. It's from Ohio. So it's got to be worth something. Twice as good as one without a city on it. So I'm going to put about a $14 value on that. And another bigger slick from the early 20s. At least they're nice and clean, so I could put labels on them if I choose to. And one of many 1915s. This one's in pretty good shape. It's actually got the date codes. So that's the actual manufacture date, 1922. It's a blank bottom. And then another Coca-Cola product from Welding. It's in pretty good shape, but the top's broken off. It's a pretty rare bottle though, so I think I'm going to repair it one day. And a Kelford Coca-Cola product. And then a straight-sided Coke. It's from Tarboro. And I'm going to saw the top off of that. The crack goes down into the neck a little bit. But still, I think it's worth repairing that one. Then I have a number of these 1915 Weldings. All of them are slightly damaged. I'm just going to show you a quick view of them right here. They're all worth $5 to $10 because they all have something wrong with them. Okay, here's another 1915. Got some problems with it. Big fracture here. But it's another one of these from Emporia, Virginia. So even like that, it's probably worth $12. And last but not least, this beautiful Pepsi. The top's broken off, but couldn't leave that one behind. It's a Tarboro and it's actually clear. So I might even repair this one because it's so nice. The only other one I found of this variety in clear had worse damage than this one. So it's still worth $20 to me. A full case came out of there in one day. It was a full 8-hour day though. But that was a successful day, wasn't it? Gotta be at least $200 worth there. So until the next one. So I'll see you back in 5 days.